key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. TCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. TCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Mm. Hello, hello. Gankta, you must have been waiting on me, man. I've been excited for today's stream. I was honestly not going to stream. But the I guess the conditioning is kicking in where I want to open packs and I'm like, I can't open packs unless I'm streaming. Like it has been, it's been a few months since I've been doing that. It was definitely since Op12. Obviously for some of the release events I have to open packs not on stream. Because that's, you have to open the packs there to do it. But other than that, I have not opened any packs not on stream. And I got a urge to open some packs, and you know how that goes. So I have to stream to open some packs. I was, what have I done today? Work, obviously. And then I did go to a tournament, but only one other person came. So it was me and one other dude. Just how I like it. But yeah, me and I was thinking they was just gonna cancel it or whatever. But we did play, which was cool because I hadn't had a chance to play. I hadn't had a chance to play this freaking koala deck in a long time. And I was rusty and I had made some changes to it too. Not a whole bunch of changes, but I made a couple of changes to it. And yeah, it was. So we were going to do the best 2 out of 3. We played the first one. I won the first one. We played the second one. I lost the second one. He was playing the new Doflamingo deck, which seems super fun. The one thing I do not like about, I really like Koala, and I'm sure I'd like other decks if I played more other decks, but the main thing that I really hate about Koala is that I win or lose the game based on the dice roll. So before we even lay out one card, like I've won or lost. And that's about 90% of the time. Because if I go second, I went second the first game and I steamrolled this guy. And what's funny is, like, it felt like he was winning, you know, from the very beginning of that first game. We're talking about the first game here, because he was attacking me. I didn't really have like a lot of counter in my hand. Koala only has 4 life. He, as a, you know, mono purple leader, had 5 life. And because typically the multi-leaders, this isn't 100% true, but typically the multicolor leaders will have 4 life. Sometimes they have 3. There's like Ace, the blue-purple Luffy, the red-blue Ace. Yeah, some of them, the multicolor leaders will have like 4 or 3 life, and then typically the monocolor leaders have, you know, 5 life. Some have 6, and then in Emu's case, they have 4. So there's typical rules, but anyways, long story short, so he was just going through my life, right? Like a ton. Like I think on his second turn, because you can't attack on your first turn, but the first turn that he could attack, he swung in with his leader, and then he swung in with the character that he attached 3 Don to. And I took both of those hits. So I was down to 2 life before I even started my second turn. It was 5-2, right? And what's funny is that I was like very comfortable. I was like, yeah, shit, I'll take more cards in my hand. You know what I'm saying? It's just very weird, right? Because I saw my hand and I was like, okay, this is a really good hand. So anyways, but I had gone second, right? And it's just 90% of the time, if I go second, I can win the match. And 90% of the time, if I go first, I fucking lose. I don't know what it is. Like, I just can't get my fucking shit off right when I'm going first. It's just very crazy. Let's see. All right, today is gonna be a quick stream. Well, anyways, what happened is, I won the first one, and the guy who was running it was ready to leave, right? And so the dude I was playing against, he was like, yeah, if you're ready, if you're ready to leave, then just give us both a winner pack, and then we'll just leave. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 games in, which was cool. You know, I wanted to play more, but you know, sometimes it'd be like that. So glad I got to get at least 2 games in. I got a winner pack as well, which will be opening. And then today was a really good day for booster packs or blister packs, because my target. So yesterday, the target it's the second closest target to me. It's not very far. It's the second closest target to me. It had packs yesterday, so I went there like 2 times yesterday. I think no, it was only 2 times. I don't think I went 3. Ended up getting a few packs there, which was nice. And then they were kind of running low on them, so I was like, they probably ain't gonna have none this morning, today. So I was like kind of thinking against it, but I went to my target, the one that's closest to me, and they had them when they didn't have any yesterday. So I was like, bet that. So I ended up going there, and I was like, fuck it, let me go to the other target. They had some left. They only had 7 packs left. So I ended up taking 6 of them and left 1 there, like a straight D-bag. But to be fair, I would have taken that one if it didn't make me have a whole nother transaction, because it's a whole lot of stuff, because you can only do 2 packs per transaction, and to have to do a whole nother transaction, and when I'm already doing 3 transactions, like I used to do 4 all the time for like PRBO2, and for like a little bit of OP13. I was doing 4 all the time, but I just was trying to get in and out, honestly. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of been my day. But I went there twice. I went to my Target twice. Was able to do quite a few. My wife went up there too for me. Got me 4 packs, which was cool. So I'll be there tomorrow, of course. And then I hit up I hit up Hot Topic, not Hot Topic. I will hit up Hot Topic tomorrow. I keep wanting to, but I went to Five Below, and so I went there yesterday, and the lady was super nice. She was like, "Yeah, we got our truck. We do an inventory tonight, blah blah blah, and so you can check back tomorrow." And then so that's why I went today. And then they was like, "Oh yeah, well we just did the inventory. We just didn't put any stock out or whatever." And they don't know what the fuck they got, right? They don't know if they got fucking One Piece shit or whatever. They think I'm talking about Pokemon. But whatever, they're super nice, and one of them was willing. It was 2 old ladies or whatever, or not old ladies, but they were 2 They were honestly, they was probably my age. One of them at least was my age, and I'm looking at them like I'm a fucking 20-year-old. I'm fucking old as hell. But anyways, they one of them was like, "Yeah, can we'll hold some for you, blah blah blah." I was like, "You know what, I would really love to do that, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to be that guy. If somebody beats me up here to them, then they just beat me. But I want to, I'll just come back up here tomorrow too. So I'm gonna go up there tomorrow at some point, and hopefully, they have some." One of the ladies kept telling me to check the one of the ladies kept telling me to keep check online, but I'm like, nah, I don't know. I have not seen them online in a very long time. But since I started, right, since OP11, right, that was the last time I saw anything on Hot Topics website for One Piece cards. OP11, when I first started playing back in the summer. Yeah, but so today was a really good day for some cards. I should be getting some more tomorrow. They had quite a few there, not like a crazy amount, but they had. I'm sure that they will have some tomorrow. I can probably make a couple trips up there tomorrow too, which is nice. Cool. No school for Peyton tomorrow. And they're canceling the beer deliveries. We were talking about this earlier, man. Can't get the kids drunk and make them fight each other or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you drunk kids do. But yeah, okay. Let's open some packs, man. Because I still have a ton of. I was doing some inventorying, and I had realized that I had scanned some cards that I haven't that I still had over here. So I moved those, got everything kind of set up, but I still have quite a few that I need to knock out. I got a couple of big orders today. I had like 2 orders of like 90 cards, about 90-ish cards, and I had one for like 2. I had one for, you know what? I still had it pulled up. Let me look and see. Okay, so one order for, this one was only 39 cards, which I mean, that's still, I kind of think of it in booster packs, right? So booster pack has 12 cards in it. So that's a little over 3 booster packs. So this person is getting 3 booster packs from me. So not too bad. Then the big order has 287 cards. And this order, these are the orders that I really like, even though it's a shit ton of cards. They're just trying to get to the $5, because at my shop, when you get $5 in shipping, you get free shipping. Or excuse me, when you get $5 for the order, the shipping is free. So people will try and do that sometimes. They'll just buy what the fuck ever to get to $5. You know what I'm saying? So they buy a lot of the cards that don't sell individually, right? So they'll buy bulk. So like, for example, there's a Saint Hallmark from OP13. I have 30 of those. He's buying them. Tom, 17. Curly Dan, 14 Curly Dans. Scratchman Apu, 17. 35 Hachan from OP12. 25 Marshall D. Teach from OP12. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's 287 seems like a lot, but most of them are just in certain cards that they're just buying a fucking shit ton of. And again, the goal of this shit is to just fucking get rid of to get rid of the bulk. So I am very appreciative. Then I have an order for 91. So an order of 240-ish, an order of 40, and then an order of 91. So that's not bad. Not very bad. And then I have some other orders that are, typical orders like 7, 2, 3, the smaller orders or whatever. Yeah, so. But anywho, I mentioned that I wanted to make this stream quick, and I'm fucking yapping again. Dude, I don't know what it is about this. But one, there's some tennis on. There's a tennis match on that I really want to watch. It's kind of going on right now. And two is I would like to get through like my so these are the big bulk over here. So this is probably like, I'd say about 600 cards or so, 700 cards that I have to scan and do all that shit too. So this will probably be like a tomorrow or this weekend type of deal, right? Where I can kind of break it down into, okay, I'm gonna do this for a couple hours, take a break, maybe move it to the next day. But I would like to get through like some of the older sets. Like I have OP12, I have like probably 40 cards of OP12, and then probably 35 of OP13. So I want to get through those. So I just have 14. So I just have OP14 to worry about. Even the new packs that I'm opening today are going to be OP14, other than my Riftbound. So if I can get through those today, then I think I'd be going into the weekend in a really good spot. And I want to see if my wife can braid my hair, because she was supposed to earlier today, and she just stood me up. It'd be like that sometimes though. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead and open this Riftbound. Rifty Boundy. I did a lot of, I've been doing a lot of stuff for the past couple of days. I'm working on the taxes. Tax expert reached out and said they needed some stuff. Damn, I got another order. Just came through. That one's for a couple things though. I created a new bank account for my business. And when I say business, I'm just meaning mine, because me and my wife have another business, but just for like the buying and selling of cards and stuff like that. Like it would be so much easier to just have one, like transactions coming in and out, because right now everything comes into my normal accounts, right? My personal accounts. So it's just mixed in with everything. But when I start using this account, everything's just going to be going in and out of this account, right? So everything from Twitch, everything from, the TCG player, all that stuff will be going in there. When I make purchases, it'll be made with this account. So everything will be just in one solitary place. And obviously I'll only be using that for anything that has to do with like when I buy, if I decide to buy a new microphone or a new camera, or if I buy, anything that I decide to buy for this. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about that, so I've scanned in all my receipts. There are still some things that I need to account for. Yeah, that's something I'll probably work on this weekend. I need to account for like some stuff maybe on Amazon that I bought. Like I bought this ring light. I need to make sure that's getting accounted for. I need to make sure that things that I did have a receipt for, like a physical receipt. Okay, man, I got a lot to do for taxes. Okay, anyways, but yeah, doing grown-up stuff. Okay, all these cards I know will be bulk. Okay, so far, Spoils of War, I'm not sure. Spectral Matron. When you play me, you may play a unit costing no more than 3 and no more than 1 power from your trash, ignoring its cost. Targon's Peak. Windswept Hillock. Ooh, I don't think I have this Volley Bear yet. This is the champion Volley Bear. Okay, okay, I see you. I see you. Yeah, so this was in the deck. This was the champion unit that I played when I was doing the learn event or whatever. So this is 12 cost, 10 might, so it's massive. 2 power, champion unit. So shield +3 while I'm a defender. Tank, I must be assigned combat damage first. So when an opponent moves to a battlefield other than mine, draw 1. Gods do not beg, we take what is ours. And then a Victor. I know I got a few of these. That Volley Bear, I'm pretty sure that was my first of those Volley Bears. So, ooh, that is nice. Very nice. Okay, everything else I got some of. Okay, Winter Pack. Winter Pack 2024. This shop, oh my god, this shop is really wild sometimes. They're not really wild, but they don't be having shit, and they just be, you know, it feels like the Wild Wild West at that shop for real. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because these packs are from, they don't have anything. Like, these packs are from 2025 still. Like, they should be, I know it's, you know, we're only 20 days into 2026, but even at one of the other shops that I had went to, one that I typically go to on Tuesdays, I didn't go this Tuesday, but before the release events started, they were already giving out the tournament packs from this year, right? And they're still giving out these old ones. And the dude that I was playing against had asked somebody, he's like, dude, why don't you have the new ones? He's like, oh, they didn't send them to us, blah blah blah. They're also supposed to be sending us, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had opened like a pack of promotion cards that they're giving, and they're all really dope fucking promotion cards. One of them is going for like $10 by itself. The purple Roger is going for like $10 by itself right now, and it's a promotion card that they just give us for free. And there's like 8 cards in there. And so, anyways, you know, they're supposed to be giving it to us when we go to a tournament, and he's like, oh, we don't have them. They're not sending them to us, blah, blah, blah. I'll send an email to them. Ah, fuck. God damn it. So the reason I'm fucking and goddamming is because the guy that I was playing against, you know, we both, at the end of it, we both ended up getting a winter pack, and he asked, was I going to open the packs? Would I open the packs? Or do I open the packs? And I was like, no, I typically wait till I get home to open them. And he's like, he's looking for, he said the Don Quixote one, but this is the one he's talking about, because I think there's 4 different winter types. Yeah, there's 4 different winter cards. And he said this is the only one that he was missing. And I was like, yeah, if I get it, I'll bring it on Tuesday. He said he was going to come Tuesday to the shop that I typically go to. I don't normally see him there, but you know, if he comes, he comes. But I said, you know, I'd have this for him if it was this card, and it just so happens to be the fucking card he was looking for. So, oh well, good for him, I guess. I'm not going to give it to him for free. You feel me? You know, I'll have to trade the boy for it. But yeah. I mean, it's a dope looking card. It looks really good. All right. And it just so happens that that's the, it's funny, that's the actual cover art of this pack. Okay. Suru. So this is just like the normal tournament pack. Yeah, this is what we should be getting. Like there's which this actually sucks because I really want these cards. It sucks that we're getting these old packs, because in the new one there are 2 cards that I play in my deck. So Baby 5 and Morley. So there's 2 of those cards with the alternate arts or whatever that look really dope that I want for my deck, and I have one a piece of them right now. But you know, hopefully I'll be able to get to some more tournaments on Tuesday. I'll have to just work with you, babe, to hopefully ensure I can go. But you know, there are other things that are more important in life. All right, pack number 1. Oh man, it's so nice to not have to worry about a leader pack. I don't think this one has a leader card in it at all, but it's one of those things where I'm just kind of like, you know, it's a knee-jerk reaction. I'm looking and you know, is there a red card in there? And it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Terracotta. Koala. Dellinger. So this goes into the deck that I was playing against. This is a very good card. So one cost, 2,000 power, 1K counter. On KO, add up to one Don card from your Don deck and rest it. So you get to ramp. Look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to one Don Quixote Pirates type card and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So it's just a searcher, which, you know, there's nothing unique or anything about searchers, right? So, but this one, what's unique about it is it's not on play, it's on KO. And you're like, why would anybody ever swing into it? Because it's going to benefit my opponent when it's not a threat, right? It's only 2,000 damage. But what the Don Quixote leader can do is you Don -1, and you get to redirect on your opponent's attack. You get to redirect the attack to any other body, right? So if someone's swinging at your leader, you can, redirect it to one of your characters, or vice versa. Or if they're swinging at a character that you really want to keep, you can redirect it to a different character. But there's a lot of characters that have this on KO effect and very low attack, because you want them to be KO'd, because you get to do a benefit, right? So in order to activate the searcher ability, he needs to be KO'd, so you need to redirect an attack into him. All right, so Coffin Boat, Arlong, Kikanojo. Not bad. I mean, that effect isn't that great, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Activate main once per turn. If this character was played on this turn, set your Land of Wano type leader as active. So I need to look at the Land of Wano characters. Like, I'm trying to think. The Land of Wano leaders. So I'm pretty sure that Yamato, green, yellow Yamato is Land of Wano. Why is she Land of Wano? She wasn't even in Wano. I guess they kind of made their way to Wano. They were making their way to Wano. Okay, I guess that makes sense now that I'm kind of thinking it through. But anyways, so that would work really well there. Then there's Odin. There's a couple of Odins. There's a can't even think of the other one right now. But it's just restand your leader. Like for a super rare, that thing is more like a rare ability. Shit, maybe even an uncommon. So this has a leader in it. So this does have a leader in the pack. But again, they're not leader packs. Chan Senor Pink. I really would like to get these cards listed, because they're just sitting here, right? And people can't buy them. Like, my Op14 stash, or what I have right now, is very low, what I have in inventory, because people are just buying it so much. And like, the longer that I hold on to these, the less likely they're going to get sold. Like, I'm sure they'll get sold, but I'm sure if I posted these all, like, they could be gone very quickly. And that's, my goal is to get rid of them. So just having them sit here is just kind of doing no good for me. So I really need to get these things listed as soon as possible. You know what? I might not even work on the other ones, the older sets. I might just start on this, because they need to go. Here to have some fun, so let it wimp. Alright, I need a boa leader. Can I get a boa leader? Actually, there are 2 cards that I really want. You guys know it's that Bubble Zoro and the You'll Frighten Me manga event, which I got to use in my koala deck, not the manga event, obviously, but the regular You'll Frighten Me event, and it worked very, very well. It's such a good event. Okay. It basically, if you have, it's a it's a yellow event card, one cost counter event. If you have 2 or less life cards, one of your opponent's active characters can't attack this turn. Mr. 3. Jinbei, hell yeah, let's go. This is the only card. This is the only card. Now, trust me, I want the, I still need my boas, but I didn't even have this. This is the first time I pulled this card. Now, I did pull the alt art for this card, which is crazy. I pulled the alternate, but I haven't gotten this version that can go into my collection yet. So I'm actually really pumped about this because I needed that. I needed that for the collection. And then Mr. 3, I might need that Mr. 3. I don't know. I'll have to go through my collection and see. Things get so much easier when I have my playset of everything in a set. Because I'm just like, whatever, I have everything. I don't have to think. Jinbei. This Jinbei, let's read it real quick. So 8 costs, 10,000 power. When a card is trashed from your hand by an effect, this character gains rush during this turn, which, of course, with Jinbei, the leader, you trash a card from your hand and you get to attach 2 Dawn to anyone, to, a character or your leader. So there's there's a few of the characters that get played in Jinbei's deck that have that effect, where you get an effect if you trash a card from your hand this turn. And then so on play, you may rest 2 of your Dawn cards. So obviously you'd have to play this on your 10 Dawn turn, draw 2 cards, and return up to 1 character with the cost of 7 or less to the owner's hand. So man, that is a massive ability. Not only does it get rush, you get to draw 2 cards, and you get to return up to 1 character with the cost of 2 or less to the owner's hand. So that's a massive ability. That is a very, very good ability. I think it's one of the best of all the super rares, to be honest. Like, bouncing a 7 cost is crazy. Being able to bounce a 7 cost, and you get to draw 2 cards. I mean, it is basically a 10 cost. So there we go. So here we go. 5 cost, activate main. It's not once per turn, so you can use it as much as you want to. You may trash 1 card from your hand. Give up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to 1 of your Fishman or Merfolk type leader or character cards. So there's the only stipulation. It has to be to a Fishman or Merfolk, but you're running pretty much all that in a Jinbei deck. Time for counterattack. Yes. Yes. It's the Cleavage Queen. Let's go. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, this is number 3. Technically, it's number 4, but I did pull the alternate art for this boa, which that card will never get played in a deck, at least while it's under my ownership. It will never get played in a deck ever. It's going for like $200 right now. Probably more than that. I haven't checked it in a while, but this is my 3rd boa. Okay. This, I feel comfortable once I start getting my cards in. Oh man, I'm so happy about this. Once I actually start getting my my cards for this new deck that I'm trying to build, this purple yellow crocodile. Once I get those cards in, which I started to see them come through, the emails come through saying that my orders have been shipped out. So I would say in about a week, I should have enough cards to build this purple yellow crocodile deck that I want to build. And I'm sure that in a week's time, I'll open up enough packs where I can more than likely get another boa. But even if I don't, even if I'm unlucky enough to not pull any boas from now till next week, I will have 3 of the boas, which is more It's not what you want because I want 4 of them, but um, it's doable. For our plan with 3 boas is definitely doable. Let's go, man. I am. Uh, whew. This is dope. So we got our 3rd boa, and then we got the djembe. That is very nice. That the boa's definitely a hit for me right now. It's still selling for like $20. It is slowly going down, which is surprising. I don't know if just boa isn't doing well right now. I don't know if just because it's new, like we haven't had a lot of like big tournaments for us to have you know, results from. But yeah, boa, it's going down quite a bit. Even um, the Kuma, which was up to like $80 or something like that, it started to retreat recently. So yeah, I don't know. All right, this will be the last pack of the day, guys, and then we'll look at the market a little bit. We'll spend a few minutes on the market. We're only gonna look at a couple of pages, but like I said, I got to start getting some of these done. Coffin Boat, Cavendish, Kaido. We got number 4. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Back to fucking back boas. Oh my God. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Hell yes. Oh my goodness. That is fucking dope. We get the back-to-back boas. We got the twins. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So we didn't get any we didn't get any secret rares or any fucking alternate arts or anything like that, but this is just as good. Twins with the twins. Twin twins. Quadruplets out this bitch. But yeah, we that is fucking badass. Back to back, we hit the fucking boas. We got our 4 for our deck. Oh my God, now I cannot wait for this deck to get here. I hope I get my cards before Tuesday. Cause Tuesday, if I can get it before Tuesday, I'll be able to go to my main shop and play with my little rogue deck, right? And I only play with rogue decks. I haven't really played with any like meta decks before, but I probably should. I did make Emu, but I haven't played Emu. I haven't played Emu yet, but yeah, the rogue decks are just the rogue decks are kind of my thing. So having purple, yellow, crocodile, and it's so fun. It's so fun. I do really well with it when I'm playing on the sim. You know, if that's going to translate to real life, but it really, I don't want to say confuses people, but it just catches people off guard when you play like rogue decks because they, you know, they may have played it before, but this, I think crocodile, purple yellow crocodile is from like OP 05 or before, right? I think it may be 03. But it's from a long ass time ago, so it's like one of those things where like they may not be able to, you know, think ahead of time what they need to watch out for or avoid, that kind of thing. And with these, you know, new cards coming out, they don't know how these things are supposed to interact with each other. So I am super pumped. You don't see the stream? Well, the stream sees you. I don't know what's been going on, man. My wife can see it, I guess. She typically will come down here and say something, but you're not seeing it, huh? I don't know what's going on with that. I'm looking on Twitch too, and it looks like it's running correctly. So I'm not sure. Gank that. Have you not yeah, you haven't said anything for a while. Have you not been... Let's see if you can hear me. Oh, somebody type in some bad words. I messed with the Okay. Yeah, I was messing with the since Cassie and her potty mouth. Yeah, but hopefully, this is taken care of. No, okay. I can't. Oh my God. This is funny if you can't. I don't know if you can hear me or not because this is kind of throwing me off what you're saying. But it's funny to just say, to see me say, you can't see or hear me? Bitch. Fuck. So I'm gonna make sure that you know that. The changes I made to the mod settings, to the auto mod settings. Okay, gank that. I don't know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me or whatever, man, but um yeah. This actually is fucking dope. This is so cool. It's one of those things that you kind of like think of, one of those things that you think would happen. One day you just bam, two girls right there. But no, it's one of those things where it's like I need this card and I'm kind of talking myself up, right? I pull one of them, I'm like, oh man, I just need one more. And you think like, I just need to pull one more. Can I pull one more from this last pack? And it actually happened. So, hell yeah, let's fucking go. I'm actually super pumped. I got my 4 boas. Now, any of the boas that come in, I'll need 5, but these are one of the ones where I'm like, shit, I just need my playset of 4. And if I get more, I'll start selling them because they $20 a pop right now. So for just a super rare card. So okay, cool. Okay, gang, that you're not responding at all. So, babe, are you watching? Can you hear me? Yeah, can you say something in chat if you can hear me, babe? Because it says. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it. I am gonna call it a night, because I'm super excited about this. But I'm gonna call it a night. I know I said I was gonna look at the what's the name, but I don't know if anything's happening here or not. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. But anyways, thank you very much, you guys, for watching. I'm grateful, like always. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. Peace out. ain't that... What the hell, man? Oh my god, after unmuting. Who would have thunk it, huh? Okay, well, I was wondering why you hadn't fucking... I was wondering why you didn't respond when I was talking about the, you said no school tomorrow. Yeah, I was just like, okay, I guess he's fucking just... He's locked in. He's paying attention. He's modding. But you're like, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, and that's why you said yo. Okay. I thought you were saying yo because you saw the pulls that I had. Yes, that's exactly what happened, bro. I literally streamed. I needed to do a quick stream. I opened 5 packs. Was talking about my day. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I would have said something. I just thought you was locked in. That is actually hilarious, man. What is happening to you in the first place? What is happening to you in the first place, sir? Oh, gotcha. You were here, though, right? You were here. In spirit. I'm surprised it took you 45 minutes to even say anything. You know what I'm saying? Very, very surprised. Well, the Kaisers are going a little crazy right now. What the fuck? Oh, I got it on showcase. Okay. I was like, what the hell? How are the Kaisers #1? How'd that be happening, though? How'd that be happening, though? Dude, you are more worried about it than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want you to be here and you know, enjoy the stream, honestly. But I'm not mad or upset or anything. So I think you put more pressure on yourself than I do. But I am docking you a week pay for missing this stream. And since I don't pay you, that should be pretty easy. You like telling your wife I got big what? No, dude, I promise you it's not a big deal. I didn't even hit anything crazy today. I did hit some I did hit a 2 cards that I needed, right? So they were boas. That's what my wife was talking about, twins, because it was just these boa cards that I had pulled. Let me show you. I'll just show you this way. Maybe. Here we go. I like when it works and I don't have to do anything. Where'd a boa be? Man, these cards look so good. I'm gonna come back and look at them. Where's boa? Where is boa? Oh, this is the boa that I pulled the other day. So this is the alternate art of the card that I have been looking for, but I did pull this, but obviously this is not going to be played in the deck because I'm not a fucking... Oh, excuse me. That burp was stuck up in there. Okay, let's just... Okay, where the fuck is this bitch at? Damn. Okay, here we go. So this is the card. I just pulled 2 of these back to back. If you want to tell your wife. So I pulled 2 of these boas, which I need because I'm playing them in a deck that I'm going to build. I bought the cards for it like yesterday or maybe Tuesday. I think Tuesday. Bought the cards either yesterday or Tuesday. And I'm hoping to get them back by this next Tuesday. Before this next Tuesday, because I want to build the deck and play it at the tournament that I go to on Tuesday. And this is like the boss monster of the deck. Like, this is the most important card in the deck. And so I had only had one, right? I had only had one after opening a ton of freaking packs, like a ton of packs. And then I think yesterday, it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, I pulled a second one, only the second one that I had. And I'm talking about I opened 100 packs at this point, more than that, probably close to like 120 or so packs. And I had only hit one of these cards. I did hit the alt again, but that card is not a playable card in my deck. So I had only hit one, so I had hit my second one like either yesterday or 2 days ago. And then today, my last 2 packs that I opened, both were this card. So that was kind of the rundown of what happened. So that's what my wife was saying. I set them together. I set them next together and said twins. And she said twins with the twins. You know what I mean? And then I said quadruplets. And it was funny. And then we all had a laugh. Yeah, we did. We all had a real, real good laugh. Yeah, it was cool, and the card is so good, and I'm just excited to really, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm just excited to have the card, A, because it's a good card, and then B, because I want to play it in this deck, in this rogue deck that I'm building. Man, you weren't listening to anything. Dang it. You were the only one who was listening that would understand what I'm saying. So I built this, so I'm wanting to build this rogue deck, right? So it's very off meta. And I want to play it because A, it's fun, and then B, I keep doing that for some reason, because people will be caught off guard by it because, you know, it's a deck that they haven't seen in a long time, and they haven't ever seen this version of it before. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I might catch some people off guard, so I may have a chance of winning the tournament, or I may just lose all 3 games. That's kind of how it goes. Yes. Yes. So, well, thank you. I'm glad you got to join for a little bit, man. You know what? Just for you, I'll open a pack. I'll open a pack just for you. Since you missed the whole damn stream. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you, right? I'm getting no joy out of opening this pack for myself. Oh. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Okay. Oh shit, I took my hand cam off. Oh well. I know. Oh, the things I do for my friends, man. Jeez. All right. Let's do this. Okay, we got a buffalo. Let me turn up the brightness on this thing real quick. Turn up the brightness on this thing. Okay, we got a buffalo. Man, I need a better camera. Oh well, I'll work on that. Oink Chunk. Wadamatsumi. Jewelry Bonnie. Igirum. What does this say? Strive to surpass me. Aurora Noah Zorro. Porsche. Huggin' Chopper. Bluegrass. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Basil Hawkins. Oink Chuck is your spirit animal. Let's go back. Dude, you missed a whole stream. I don't know if you like talking about boobs and stuff, but we were talking about boobs and cleavage all day yesterday. Oink Chuck is your spirit animal. You're a Pirate Pig. Well, I guess you are going on exploration. All right, so Ice Time. Then what is last? What is last? Last but not least. We got another Arlong? Hell yeah. Let's go. So we just got a hit. Let's go. This is the second one of these that I got. But yes, we just got a alternate art Arlong. Bam. This is just for you. Just for you, Gank That. Let's go. We got an actual hit, the very last card. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, I do have one of these already, but the more the merrier, honestly, especially with the hits. And that card looks absolutely amazing. And this is a really, really good card too. It's one cost, 3,000 power, which is important in Jinbei, because Jinbei is a very aggressive deck. Getting this out on turn 1 and then being able to attach 2 Dawn to them next turn is awesome. So on play, if your leader has the Fishman type, look at 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with the cost of 2 or more and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So it doesn't search for a particular type. It searches for... It doesn't search for a particular type, but just any card with a cost of 2 or more, which is absolutely insane. And then next turn, you get to attach 2 Dawn to it and attack into your opponent. So this is a very, very good card. And bam. There we go. All right. Well, I do have to end the stream now because I went into this whole thing I wanted it to be a fairly quick stream because I needed to do other shit. But thank you for hanging out, man. You know, I'm always grateful to chill here with you.